From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way up to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Well, happy Tuesday morning to you. Hoping you're having a good start to your day. Maybe you're enjoying that good cup of coffee here. I know I like a good cup of coffee in the morning, kind of get me going in the morning. I want to talk to you about a smart TV app that I've got here. If you've got a Roku or a Fire Stick, know that I've got a 24-hour streaming channel that you can have access to from watching on your TV. Yeah, that's right. You can watch me on your TV as long as you've got Roku Fire TV, coming to Apple TV soon. You can also watch it on YouTube and, of course, from the weathernorcal.com website. And you can also watch it from the app as well. Be sure to check that out. It's a free app, by the way, for your Roku and Amazon Fire TV, so you might as well check it out, download it, just in case you want to go check it out. No big changes through this weekend. Highs slightly above normal this week. You know, think about the temperatures we saw last week. We were in the low 90s for the most part in the valley. I'm expecting mid to even upper 90s this week on average. Although we're going to see a slight dip in our temperatures here for today, they're going to go back up again for the rest of the week, especially by Thursday, which we'll see here in a second. Rain next week, yeah, there are chances. I don't want to, it's certainly nothing that's terribly promising at this point, but we're beginning to see some changes going into next week. Let's talk about the smoke, because it certainly has been an issue, especially off to our north and west, and it could become a minor issue for parts of the valley here by tomorrow. Not necessarily today. You may notice a little bit of that haze again off to the north and west, but look at this. By Wednesday morning, we could see a little push of smoke coming. Now, this is not going to be a huge issue. You may smell a little bit of smoke here for Wednesday morning, maybe some haze, but that should start to clear out again here for Wednesday afternoon. All right, so here's your forecast for today. You've got sunny skies here in the valley, temperatures in the low to mid 90s for your daytime high. So again, just slightly cooler than it was yesterday. And temperatures for the mountains in the low 80s for Siskiyou and Modoc County, but for the East Mountains, probably somewhere in the mid 80s for your daytime highs. So let's take a look at Futurecast, and you can see today just a couple of puffy cumulus clouds in the mountains. That's it. Otherwise, mainly sunny skies, of course, for the valley. And let's take you into Wednesday, and yeah, same story. I mean, you've got a couple of those clouds developing in the afternoon, especially off to the east, but mainly sunny skies for the valley. All right, so here's your long range. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no rain. Okay, we're going to continue to stay dry through the rest of this week, not to mention this weekend. Now, we're seeing some signs that in the eastern mountains, Modoc County, Lassen, Plumas County, all could be looking at it, maybe a chance for some rain. It doesn't look like any rain, at least for now, in Siskiyou or Trinity County or even in the valley, but that could change. And as we extend on to Tuesday of next week, it's showing some signs of some light rain here, but again, nothing too terribly promising at this point. But what this is telling us is that the forecast models are picking up on the potential for some changes by next week. Bottom line, cooler temperatures. And number two, we might eventually get some rain in there as well. We're starting to see at least more cloud cover in there. That could equate to better chances for rain going into early next week. All right, let's talk about those temperatures, because, you know, many of you are asking, are we done with the triple digits? Well, one thing we always have to remind ourselves is September, we can still get triple digit heat in September. It's not out of the question that we could see a mini heat wave coming for the rest of this week, peaking on Thursday. Some of us in the valley could touch 100 degrees on Thursday before temperature starts to drop again. So are we out of the triple digits just yet? Probably not. And even after this, we can't rule out, even though we're seeing a nice dip in our temperatures by next week, we can't rule out another heat wave coming into the end of September. Kind of have to wait and see. But this possibly could be another triple digit reading here in September here for your Thursday. We'll see. We'll get a couple more days to get a better idea. Here's what we have here for today. We're just going to shave off a degree or two from what we saw yesterday. So we'll call low to mid 90s here for today. Temperatures in the mountains, low 80s for the most part. I mean, some of the cooler spots, Aden, there's about 85 degrees for Susanville, Bernie about 83 for your daytime high today. And we look at your 7-day outlook. What we're seeing here is, of course, temperatures increasing. You see that little spike on Thursday, Friday, but then temperatures should start to drop. And what I've done here, I've at least put it in here, for Alturas and Susanville, I've got you a chance for showers here for next Monday. Again, this is not guaranteed, but something I'm tracking and monitoring here. It's something you just need to be aware of if you have outdoor plans on Monday. Could maybe skew some of your plans a little bit here, but keep a close eye on it. We'll certainly keep a close eye on it here at Weather NorCal. All right, so here's what we have on Thursday. Temperatures about 100 degrees possibly for Redding on Thursday, upper 90s for Red Bluff and Chico, but then temperatures should start to drop after that. In fact, by the time we get into early next week, upper 80s to low 90s.